Hello everyone, it's Tilly from Tilly Journals and welcome back to my channel. I'm here to plan the month of August in my A5 wide Jesenia's printable inserts, which I have called myself. I'm using this kit from Erin Floto Designs in my Patreon rewards. So that's the 5 pages from that. I also have these monthly scripts, so I'm going to use the August. Got some date dots from my shop. I've got lots of washi, all simply gilded except this one, which is just, I think it's actually a Michael's one. I've also got stencil from Erin Floto Designs, Tim Holtz Distress Inks, and then my video tracker things that I've made myself. So I think I'm going to start with the monthly spread, just because that's what I feel like doing today. So, and I actually think I'm going to start on the sidebar. Oh sorry, I've also got all of these stickers pulled off out off to the side. So monthly spread, I think I am going to start off with the sidebar and the video trackers, and I think I actually need all 12 of these. Yes, I am, for some reason best known to myself, putting out 12 videos in August. As always in my videos, whilst I'm putting down base and things, I do like to talk about a Black Lives Matter issue, and I want to talk about something that I have just seen not very long ago on Facebook, and that is the same chokehold that killed George Floyd being used in the UK. Very, very recently, as in since the murder of George Floyd, on a black person, shockingly enough. So I just wanted to, highlight that and explain, give another reason to those of people who don't think this is a problem in the UK, that actually this really, really is a problem in the UK as well as in America. So the reason I did that first, and I don't actually know why I went down to the bottom, is because I thought I could use one of these four little box checklists at the top for my what I need to do in the shop each week. There. That's the sidebar done. I'm now gonna I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna put in my washi for work shifts. So I'm using 3 washies for my work shifts. Oh, I need 4. I know 4 washies for my work shifts. So for those of you that are new to my channel, I use the washi tapes to mark out my work shifts. So each different washi has a different meaning, and I use that so that I know what days I'm working, what sort of shifts. I also change the planner to a Monday start, which is why, this might look a bit different. And sometimes I find it really difficult to get the dates right when I'm doing that, and other days it's really easy. I never really know which sort of day I'm going to have until it happens. The other thing to say is that I do normally, or I used to, mark my boyfriend's work shifts in here as well, but he's been working mostly a 9-to-5 job for the last year. However, he is going back to a proper rota, but he doesn't have his rota yet, so I can't mark in his work shifts. But as soon as he has his proper rota, so it's really bad that he doesn't have his rota. It's like 2.5 weeks till we start. He should definitely have a rota by now, but he don't, and I wanted to get this filmed, so cool. I think I'm actually going to pop in my bill dues. I think I might pop in my bill dues next. So the 3rd I have a bill due, unless there's like loads of other things on. To be fair, the bill's actually due on the 1st, but I think a lot of it will come out on the Monday because there's lots of things to mark on that Monday, so Saturday 1st. Words. Other days bills are due the 24th. And cool, so bills are in. I'm tempted to go through and add like my million birthdays, but I think I am just going to go day by day. So the first is somebody's birthday. I'm going to be doing a live stream on YouTube that day, and also I do my Facebook shop giveaway on the 1st of the month, and that's in my Facebook group. So basically the 5 people that have interacted the most in the group have a chance of getting a £10 voucher. And I know that's a Twitter icon, but it just sort of, I don't have any other way to use the Twitter icons, so I'm using them like that. And YouTube for that, and then the birthday. There are a lot of birthdays. I know I said last month I was including a lot of birthdays, but it's even more this month because August is a huge month for birthdays and stuff. So on that note, the next thing to mark is again somebody's birthday, and also that this Wednesday is the first day of new job, and that can overlay the washi a little bit because well, to be fair, I shouldn't it's induction day, but I'm actually supposed to be working in the evening as well, so that's going to be interesting, but that's fine, we can work that out. So that's for the birthday. And for my new job, then again the 6th is somebody else's birthday. Honestly, there are so many birthdays in August, birthdays and anniversaries galore. You'll see in a second the 8th has 2 like major birthdays as well. So it's both my boyfriend's birthday and my parents' wedding anniversary on the same day. The 7th though is my grandparents. So my granddad died a few years ago, but it is his and it's my dad's parents, one of whom is dead. That's what I'm trying to say. It's their anniversary on the 6th, and it's also one of their children's and one of my auntie's birthdays. So much. And then we are having the next day, the 8th, is the day that is my boyfriend's birthday, my mum and dad's wedding anniversary, and so because of both of those things, I am going to be having a flash sale in the shop. So I don't really know how we're going to fit all this in whilst not covering up the fact that it is a night shift, but we will. Maybe that, or I'll just because it I think these are going to have to overlap slightly. Oh, this is actually a monthly box, I think, because it's wider than it should be. Meh. Not that it really matters. Oh, I want these the other way around. Why do I do this to myself? I want it the other way around so that what were my words? The icons are above that one and this one aren't right next to each other. So for the flash sale, which is going to be the bottom thing because it's the like it isn't like they're all important, but the one I need to mark the least, and then I think the heart for the flag for the heart, and then I'm gonna have both balloons and my little memoti of the two of us for my boyfriend's birthday. Perfect. On to the next week. Monday is somebody's wedding anniversary. Honestly, there are so many. But it's their 20th wedding anniversary, so I'm giving them a quarter box rather than the little thing that most people are getting. Other than my boyfriend, obviously, and my parents obviously got something a bit bigger. The 13th is my godmother's wedding anniversary. So mark that in. As I say, there's lots to mark in, but it is literally mostly people's anniversaries and birthdays. So that's there. 14th will be new release day, and I thought for new releases I would use if I can peel it up. For new releases I thought I would use this giant post-it. And I do just have a new releases script as well. Oh no, this was going to be for... Oh, sorry. I'm going to put that on the Twinkle Thursday instead, which is this day here. That's Twinkle Thursday. Because new releases get a flag because of the length of the script. It has to be sort of that size, that width, because the script is like a full EC box width. And I don't like where I've put that sticker. I'm just going to pull that up a tiny bit. Then when the new releases goes down, it looks better. Fabulous. That's not on the right day. Good work there, Tilly. New releases back on the 14th. The 16th is a planner friend. It is Sarah's birthday. Happy birthday, Sarah, in advance. It is going in my planner. There. Then next week it is our friend from university's birthday on wedding anniversary on the Monday. We went to their wedding last year. It's their first wedding anniversary. Then the 17th is essentially my brother-in-law's birthday. Obviously he's not actually my brother-in-law, but he is essentially my brother-in-law, or my brother-in-law to be eventually. We're not engaged, but you know, I fully expect to marry Soshin, so hence why, you know, we're buying a house together. That makes sense, right? There. Then got the twinkle. Then on the 22nd, it is another live stream day, and it is also my friend's birthday and my uncle and auntie's wedding anniversary. A different uncle and auntie. Honestly, so many birthdays and anniversaries. Like all I'm marking in this spread, and it's so full. Got both of those, and then yeah, fits perfectly. At least it would if this was down straight. Just to straighten that sticker out. So, birthday, anniversary, and whoops, dropped my sticker. Live stream. Good. 23rd, nothing. 24th, the bill. 27th is I think it's going to be my boyfriend's payday, because I'm pretty sure that's the day I got paid. I used to work for the trust he's going to be working for. Pretty sure that is the day that I got paid, and also I need to order my prescription. I like to just put that in to remember. And then payday, I need a teeny tiny bit more space there. It's just oh, that washi's not down straight, that's why that looks so weird. I mean, this flag also isn't straight, but we can get that straighter. Trying not to like massively shove my head into frame. So it's payday, and that's my boyfriend's payday. Last month I marked all of his paydays in, but he's not going to work the last week of July. Completely managed to miss the fact my camera stopped recording because it hit 20 minutes. Finished off that box, I don't know how far through it was, and then I was saying this is for exclusive foil colour for the weekend. And then it is my payday on this day, I believe. And that's not very centred. Can I centre it better? Maybe. Fabulous. And that is all of that. So the last thing I want to do is I want to define these work shifts, because I don't know about you, but I've already like not registered what shift is what. So I'm going to cover those 4 boxes just straight up in washi. But I'm going to have this box as like a, hopefully, if it fits like 4 10mm strips in, I'm going to put the 4 strips in to then put the like defining script of what that shift is. I could, you know, measure and see if the box is 4 centimeters tall, but that seems like effort, and I'm not going to do that. And what I should have actually done is put these strips of washi down in like order of how intense the shifts are, or like what time the shift starts, but I haven't done that, so whatevs. And then to finish off this spread, I am just going to pop in the date dots, except I'm not very bright. This day is not in the month. The month ends on a Monday, and I was going to use that box as that Monday. Whilst I'm sorting out this washi situ, I just want to check in with you guys, see how you're doing. I am filming this quite in advance, and July is flying by for me. We are halfway through July and I just feel like I just blinked and it is over, and it is so, like, halfway through, we're halfway through, and it is so strange, and I'm just not ready for it at all. I'm not ready for it to be August, but at the same time I'm super excited for it to be August, so I don't really know how to feel about the whole thing. It's all very strange. I'm ready for a bit more sunlight and things. The weather has like massively dropped around here recently. I don't know what the weather's like where you were. We had like beautiful sunny weather for ages and then it just disappeared. And now the weather is horrible again. Yes, I am being typically British and talking about the weather. That is a thing. So what I'm doing with these date dots is I am trying to finish up one sheet of date dots. It's not going to quite happen because there's quite a lot of multiples of the same days, which is always interesting. I don't know whether you find that, but I always find I run out of like the same days and and have left over the same days. But well, that took forever, but we got there in the end. So I'm going to leave the top to decorate in a bit and I'm going to come back to that page. Instead, we're going to move on to these two pages. So this is going to be my year at a glance and my habit tracker, my line a day month thing, and my habit tracker, but there it is. Oh, sorry, couldn't find this. So I think my plan is going to be to grab a washi tape that I'm not really using at the moment. Basically one I don't want to get rid of, but also it feels too nice to throw away or sell. I'm just going to stick this down. If I can stick it on straight, that would be a bonus. This washi tape may be slightly too sticky. This may have been a bad choice of washi tape. Oh dear. I want those dots just to be in line with the top of it. That'll do. I'm just going to washi tape those two sides, and the aim of that is actually so that when I do what I'm about to do with the ink, which is essentially spin it on, it won't matter that I go over the edges. So I really love using stencils and ink for this sort of stencil stuff because it's a really nice way to get a nice neat calendar without, you know, too much energy required, and I just think it looks really nice as well. Obviously I haven't managed to centre those very well, but that's absolutely fine. I could have like measured it and made it work perfectly, but I didn't, so that's fine. Then there is a habits header in the kit, and I think rather than using like my normal washi and stuff, I might try and use some stuff from the kit. So I think for the habits, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these like this size strip of washi. I'm going to tear it in half in the middle, put one off to the side here, and just line it up along that top dotted line so that I know my two edges of washi are even. And then the habits will go in the middle perfectly. Like that. It could do with being like half a row higher, so I'm actually just going to make it half a row higher, which does mean it's probably slightly less likely to be completely and utterly even because I'm guesstimating halfway between the two lots of dots, but that's fine. I'd rather it was the right height and it necessarily being 100% even, because you can't tell once the habits sticker is there. Fabulous. So that's my habit trackers. So I've got my 4 like I usually do. I think I normally track 4 habits. And for the 4 days not in the month, I'm just going to pop a think I'm just going to pop a black dot in the middle of those days because they are not part of the month, and that will just remind me. And I think that will do for my habit trackers. Haven't worked out what habits I'm going to track yet, and that is a future Tilly problem. The rest of this page is going to be for my daily summary. I'm just looking at the daily summary script. I think it'll look really nice on this banner. And I think I'm going to use stripper washi just to bring some of the washi into the other pages, which obviously doesn't need a torn edge because I don't deal well with non-torn edge washi. There we go, like that, and then this can go over that. This is literally like three-way layering. And then over that, that's not centered, but we'll deal with that in a second. I'm going to have, in the middle of that, we'll have the daily summary. Fabulous. So I'm just going to re-center that. Kind of feel like it should be there, which means the washi needs to come down a tiny bit. I am such a perfectionist sometimes, I annoy myself. Like really, really Tilly. Yes though, yes. Fab, I'm just going to go through and pop in the day and date of the days of the month to make. So I normally leave myself 2 lines for each thing. There we go, so that's daily summary and habit tracker all done. Obviously we'll write in my habits at some point. And then we just go to this. I had in my head there was 2 pages here, but there isn't, there's only 1. I just got really baffled for about half a minute. So what I haven't worked out is how I'm going to do my mood tracker this month. So what am I doing? So on this page we want master task list, which is like my tasks, weekly tasks, my mood tracker and my monthly goals. So these 3 things. No, these 3 things. I don't know how I want to do them. I quite liked my master task list last month. I'm probably going to have the same weekly tasks. 1, 2, 3. So there are 12. So that's 12 squares, and then if we leave a couple of lines, and then our header wants to be above this line here, above that line there. Just putting that in for now. Then where are I? Where's this sheet? That's what I'm looking for. The other thing I'm tempted to do is like turn this whole. I don't know how to do this. I'm going to save that for the August day. I will work out what I'm doing at some point, I promise. I'm going to use this, I think. And just put that there with my master task list script on. And that works well actually, because the master task list title, or in fact, do I? Let's see how removable Erin's paper is. Put this off to one side. Put the script at the side. How does that look? Yeah, because that works as like a divider for the page then. I like that. I think I like that. Good. Then up here we have our goals and our mood tracker. So I think my goals just felt like they had way too much space last month, but they kind of have to have that much space. They don't really have a choice in that matter. unfortunately. So I think what I'll do is I will take this header, pop it over this side there. I do realise that goes very slightly off the page. Grab one of the washies we're using, and I think this is the only one that won't look silly on its side. Take that up the page there. Then take this last strip of the washi, put that along here. In fact, tear off one end, put that down, put it along and tear off the other end, but actually on the page would be the best place to tear it there, Tilly. And then put the monthly goals over that washi. Yes, I do realise you can barely see that washi now. Was it still worth it to me? Absolutely. I'm kind of tempted to put the monthly goals title down here though. I just think that looks better. I just think that makes the page more aesthetically pleasing. Why not? It's what I feel like doing, so it's what I'm going to do. Why can I never find anything? Sorry, I've given up on speaking for a little while. I have just been like trying to work out how to make this how I want it, which is proving more difficult than I expected. I don't know why, it just is. So I have just probably sped a load of this up just to try and get things down and get me happy with them. Even just having like 1 month off doing this style of planning has sent me out for a loop a little bit, but I'll get there. I kind of quite like it though, because it makes me feel like I've got my bullet journal back a bit and that I can change things up as and when I need them, and that makes me happy, because like I was saying in the comments of one of my videos the other day, earlier today, that I really miss my bullet journal in a lot of ways, but this gives me that space to be creative still, so that's quite nice. So my master task list is my, actually rather than a master task list, it's technically tasks I want to do every week, and they come straight from my goals usually, though I did just nick them from last month because they're unlikely to change. So just to finish off, I am just going to add some deco in a couple of places, primarily along the top of this page, and as well on the cover page for the month, and that's just to add some pretty in. There wasn't already, although there is loads of pretty in this spread already. So I've popped all the deco and stuff in, so the last thing to do is just write everything else in. Have I gone a bit extra with the deco? Probably. Do I care? No, because I love it. I love sunflowers, they're my favourite flower. I think they're also Erin's favourite flower, who designed the kit, so yes. So whilst I write everything in, just wanted to ask what you guys were up to in the month of August. Do you have any exciting plans? At the time of filming this, I don't really. The world is still at, well, the UK is still a bit of a standstill at the moment. I'm sure it will pick up at some point, but right now it's still at a bit of a standstill. But that's fine, to be honest, I'd rather stay safe. Fabulous, so there we are with the finished spreads. So we've got mood tracker, where I'll put the key in this, or that will just be a space for them. So, or I'll put the key here and mood tracker bit here, key here, and then this will just be for any jotting down notes. Monthly goals here, master task list there, lots of deco on the cover page, gorgeous monthly spread with my videos and my shop plans down the side, then daily summary and habit trackers, and that is it. Left in the kit I have loads of the day of the week things, a few of the headers, and some priorities and meals, and one piece of deco. I probably will keep these, and these will go into my destash pile. And that is everything I've got for you. Absolutely love this. I love sunflowers. Beautiful spread. Glad I used this for August because the one I was going to use is a bit more darker, and I think it will be better suited for November, October, September words. But yeah, that's all I've got time for today, or that's all I've got to do today rather than got time for. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!